morning. Tuesday, August 7th. Or Thursday, August 7th. Excuse me. In 2025, I'm Marissa. This is my fat old bitch diary. Old fat bitch. I don't know. What is it? Which is it? What's the correct way? Fat old bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. There's not much going on. No. Face looks like a lumpy fucking potato. I'm just tired. And I'm having my period, and I don't know what it is. When I have my period, I look horrible. No. Oh, there I am. It's just lighting. No. I don't know. Oh. Yesterday I was feeling weepy. I sat and cried for a while. I did. I sat and cried. Oh. Just everything's so depressing. It really is. Everything's really, really depressing. I was just thinking about my grandfather. A whole bunch of stuff coming up in my feed about Allied soldiers during World War II sexually assaulting women in Europe, whatever. Soldiers do it, doesn't matter. It's part of war, so my grandfather said. He said he didn't do it, and he said he didn't allow his men to do it, and that was what saved their lives. Literally. So when they had their rations, he didn't let his men, they didn't eat their rations. They were wild foraging, because my grandfather knew how to do that. His mother taught him on the farm. And so they were picking mushrooms and wild greens and eggs and earthworms and snails. That's what they were living on. And he said if he could catch a rabbit or a squirrel or whatever. And they held on to their rations because they used them for bartering, right? So when they needed to get information, my grandfather, he spoke a bunch of different languages too. He was fluent in Italian and English, and then he said that he picked up the German and the French real fast, and Spanish. He talked to Spanish soldiers. Anyway, he said that they used their rations to barter with local people for information and things. And he said when they were in France, he said that French families, I can't remember where he said exactly they were. Bastogne. Hey. Anyway, he said that people didn't have food, and that they were sending their girls out to prostitute for food because American soldiers had rations, right? And my grandfather said that there were these two sisters that wouldn't leave his guys alone, and he was angry, and he was having to like discipline his guys to keep them away from them. He said so. Finally, he picked the two girls up and took them back to their farm. And when they got back to the farm, the father was relieved to have them back safely, and revealed to my grandfather that they were a headquarters for the French resistance, but that they had been taken over there was a German officer that was holding the family hostage, right? And so they'd been trying to bait the men. Well, my grandfather had to fight the German officer, and he killed him. That's when he got the Luger, and then somebody stole the Luger. We suspect it was my aunt. Took my grandfather's Luger. He slept with that Luger underneath his mattress for the rest of his life until he discovered it was stolen. And I was there the day that he discovered that it was stolen. He cried. Anyway, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about my grandfather. I was thinking about that yesterday. I don't know if that's supposed to make me weepy or what. Coffee! Coffee! Oh my God, Brody. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, I was thinking about that. And I was thinking about him telling me about it. When did he tell me about this? When did he tell me about this? It was my sister Mary's wedding. No, he had told me about it. No. My sister Mary's wedding? Yeah, because that was when Mary and I went to Ramshorn that night. And it was two drunk soldiers that were shipping back out to Iraq. No, Afghanistan. Yeah, one cried all over me. They tried to get me to show them my tits. They wanted me to flash them. I told them no. Big ugly face. Big ugly fat face. Yeah. Anyway. That's when he told me about it. We were working on the flowers downstairs in the basement. We were taking the thorns off of the roses for the bridesmaids the next day. So I would be stabbing their hands because I made these bundled. They were bundled like nosegays, but they were big. They're like big pom-pom balls. Oh, she's divorced now. And when I think about like all those flowers and all the jewelry that I made, and how big and expensive that fucking wedding was, and they just got divorced. No, I didn't pay for it. So, whatever. I paid for the jewelry that I made. I did. I paid for all that silver, all those stones. Anyway. Ugh, my fingers hurt. They really hurt and they look really ugly. And I'm just like really pissed off. Really, really pissed off at. Oh, my left hand's worse than my right hand. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that pinky. Oh my God. Look at that. I hope it grows back normal. I hope it grows back in normal. That's what Tiffany nail and that dip powder did to my nails. That's what it did. That's not for me chewing them. Yeah, they all hurt. They all hurt. Look at that one. Look at that one. Oh, it hurts. Anyway. I hope they go back in normal. I hope they do. Anyway.